Alright, this is kind of silly, but check it out. I made a little Powershell Pet. Look at him go. Look at he's dancing. Oh, he mooned us. That's kind of rude. I don't know why he's well, I do know why he's doing that. I told him to. Either way, let's look and see how I made this little guy get his groove on. So we have a function here called pet pose, and pretty much the function just returns one of the poses that he uses to get his groove on. And what we're doing here first is generating a random number using the getRandom commandlet, and we're getting a number between 1 and 6, and we're assigning it to this variable. Then we are clearing the screen, and we're using the switch command and supplying the switch command that number of 1 through 6. And what switch does is it lets you create a number of different I guess code blocks for an expected input. So in this case, I'm telling it that if you get a number 1, I want you to perform this block of code. If you get a number 2, I want you to perform this block of code. So basically, after I supply it a random number, it looks inside of its list of predefined dance moves, and it just displays it. And then down here, I'm using sleep to have it wait 1 second, or else he's just gonna go crazy fast. Nobody's gonna see it. So after that runs, well, that's the function that finishes the function end. Down here, I have a for loop that runs infinitely. The cool thing about PowerShell is that if you want to have an infinite loop, all you have to do is put 2 semicolons inside of the parentheses after the for, and that tells it to just run infinitely. And then inside of the code block, I have the pet pose function. So this thing is just running the pet pose, and it waits a second, and then it runs again, refreshes the screen with CLS, and makes a new pose. So that's it for now. I think even though it's kind of silly, I want to figure out how to do a little bit more with this. I think my next challenge is going to be to figure out how to get him to move back and forth across the screen. But this is what I have right now. This is my little dancing pet, and we'll see what happens with it next. But thanks for watching.